Hey everyone, and welcome back to Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. On this video, we're doing the quest, The Hidden Clan. I need to find a way to help the injured resistance. Talk with Nor upstairs at the rear entrance of the resistance hideout. Alright, so we walked right past Nor before, but this time we're gonna be nice and talk to him. And we can get up there quicker by using the lift tools.
I heard you were back. I'm truly glad.
Thanks. It was close. I just came to see how you are.
Wish people would stop asking me that. Was there anything else?
Kind of. Alma told Ritnella that the Kametire can't be trusted. Do you know anything about them?
That's not true. The Kametire are reclusive, but they are expert healers, renowned among Na'vi.
Really? Do you think they would help us heal our injured?
Perhaps. My father used to go to them for healing remedies.
Then I should try and find them.
Their capital, the Hollows, is hidden. But we used to meet an herbalist at the Kametire camp, not too far from here.
Do you remember how to get there?
There was a winding river in the shadow of floating mountains. Oh yes, I'd complain about this long walk. It was all the way to the bottom of the cliff. My father enticed me with stories of the Gentle One, a rare creature from these parts. I don't remember anymore.
That should be enough. I'll radio you when I find it.
I hate those things. But, okay.
I hope they trust me enough to connect to Ewa and learn from the Kametire Ikran riders. I miss my bonded.
There's actually an abandoned place near here. Solek took me there. Said I should try connecting to Ewa again. But it made me feel weird. I don't want to taint Ewa with my human ways and my bad memories.
Maybe in time it will feel right for you.
Yes, maybe. Anyway, exit this way and follow the path round to the left. Watch yourself out there.
Go to the Kametire Ancestors' Rest. It is located a short distance down the path west from the Resistance hideout. Alright, let's head down. And we will explore more of the Clouded Forest.
Solek might know the answer.
Got a moon scarab fluttering around over there. And you can see, just like the Kinglore Forest, there are floating mountains here. So that's pretty cool. It's not just in the Kinglore Forest. Oh, and look at that. We're already inside the search area. That was quick. Now you can see there's also those green, nasty patches of fog or whatever it is. So that's unique to the Clouded Forest. Obviously, you want to stay out of those areas. They're not exactly fun. Oh, we got a big mountain over there. Alright, so we have a cave here.
There's no one here.
I don't think anyone has been there for a long time.
Do you think they are gone? The Kametire?
They can't be. Not them too. They must be out there. Somewhere.
What could have happened to make them leave this place? I'd wait for them if I could, but the others need help. I can't find it on foot. I need my Ikran.
Connect to Ewa at the Ancestors' Rest to reunite with your Ikran. But first, let's check this out. It's a Whispering Greatcap. Flora, this plant is the sacred connection to Ewa used by the Kametire clan of the Clouded Forest. Found at the Circle of Ancestors in the Clouded Forest. Additional info, the Whispering Greatcap has the features of a giant polypore mushroom. with multiple caps growing from a sturdy central stalk. Each of these caps has a gilled underside from which neuroconnecting tendrils descend. As with each of the plants that the clans of Pandora use to access Awa, these tendrils are neuroconnectors which Na'vi can use to commune with the memories of their ancestors. It is unknown if the tree's fungal nature reflects those on Earth, where the planet's largest living organism is actually a single fungus spanning some 2,300 acres. If so, it might be that all of the manifestations of this tree are in fact part of a single plant. These plants are found in the Stone Cloud Valley region of the Clouded Forest. Whispering Greatcap in the Circle of Ancestors near the Hollows is host to major clan gatherings. A smaller one, Murmuring Elder, resides at Ancestors Rest atop a cliff in the Giant's Bane Mountains, and is reserved for more modest gatherings and individual visits. The Whispering Greatcap is sacred to the Kameteri and has provided solace during a trying period of isolation, offering wisdom from happier times to a fractured clan. So, we are at the Murmuring Elder, apparently, and we're going to connect. Ikran Clouded Forest Flight. You can now call and fly your Ikran within the Clouded Forest. Awesome. So we need to find the Kameteri camp from Nora's memories in Stone Cloud Valley, near floating mountains on a landmass by water. Avoid the Yava. It is deadly. The Yava is the green, like, poisony areas. All right, we got Talisi. Welcome to the Clouded Forest, Talisi.
Ready to ride?
All right, so we are looking for a landmass by water and near the floating mountains. So I'm pretty much looking directly at it. There's a little stream that runs through there. So is
Good
this
catch.
Is this the spot? Yeah, this is the spot.
Nor?
Did you find it?
Yeah. It looks abandoned at first glance, but there's a fire still lit.
Strange. Someone must be still using it then. Take a closer look. It's the best we have at this point.
Must be the place.
Okay, investigate the Hunter's Gathering for any sign of the Kameteri. Before we start our investigation, there are some baskets. So this is an equipment basket. Wood shaper waistcloth. I doubt that's gonna even come close to my legendary one. 72 health, 10% melee resistance, and 5% range resistance. Yeah, not even close. Alright, what else do we have? We've got a basket over there. Let's see, material basket. Oh, we got a kite manta egg. Kite manta nest entry. Wildlife. The nest of a kite manta from the Clouded Forest. Most commonly found near the top of frail stem trees. Rarer specimens are found in the shallow bog biome of the Clouded Forest. Best quality is dry. Additional info, a nest for the kite manta. Kite manta egg. The kite manta egg is usually found in clutches atop tall frail stem trees. After the soft eggs are laid, they dry into a hard and lustrously patterned shell. Eggs are the fertilized embryos of reptiles, insects, and other animals that gestate outside of the body in a protective organic vessel. Most Na'vi clans forage eggs primarily for food, ensuring they take only one egg from a nest so that the species may still thrive. So kite manta eggs give blast resistance 2 in cooking. All right, and then we've got another 2 baskets over here. Something's making a ton of noise over there. Unless that was Talisi. Material basket, we got sweet plant milk, which has an entry. Flora, plant milk with a deliciously syrupy flavor. Crafted by a kamti artisan. Additional info, a sweet type of plant milk that has a delicious, practically syrupy flavor to it. And it gives fighters boon 3 in cooking. Deal plus 45% damage against RDA. And we don't need any Dapofet pods. I am missing some energy. I guess we'll eat Jin Young's disgusting meal, which will give us a bellyache for 20 seconds. But no big deal. We just don't feel right. But if we keep eating this disgusting food, we will grow resistant to it. And we can eat it all the time. We might even like it. That's not actually true, but I like to pretend. So anyways, let's start the investigation.
Looks like it makes a noise. Warning or a signal?
Dismantled wooden object. One part of an unusual device.
Water stained. Looks like part of something else.
Wooden arm. This object looks like part of something else.
Still lit. Someone was here recently.
Fire pit. A fire pit still in use.
Unusual ingredients. Delicate herbs. A skilled person was here.
Herbs. Herbal ingredients of the sort used by a skilled healer. Alright, so we are going to investigate the wooden arm.
I wonder if...
And combine that with the dismantled wooden object.
Those parts. They fit together. An animal scare. The weight of the water pivots the arm. It makes a noise as it drops.
A wildlife scare was silenced when it was disassembled and the camp was abandoned. Alright, then we've got our fire pit.
But what else?
Combine that with the herbs.
A kamti was here. A healer, making something by the fire. They left recently. A kamti healer was here not long ago. I could fix the animal scare. Maybe the noise will draw them back. They might help me.
Okay, repair the wildlife scare at the Hunter's Gathering.
Well, that went exactly as I predicted. Fascinating.
Oh boy, shotgun time. Oh, I gotta reload. Ow. Heal up. Oh.
Oh, most impressive.
Dang, our new shotgun packs a punch. Just wrecked him. Talk to the strange Navi at the Hunter's Gathering. Hello there.
Are you hurt?
No, you fight like a Zeswal champion. Well, at least that's what I think they fight like if I ever saw one. I hope I will. Have you?
I have.
Fascinating. But wait, are you sodden too? Or has the Yava sickness taken me?
I am. But what is Yavat sickness?
The Yava. A fog that burns your throat and clouds your mind until you die. I got lost while studying its effects. I followed the sound of the animal scare to escape.
Yavet. I think I saw some earlier. What causes it?
Nobody knows. It came after the Sardentu disappeared. Something gay was punishing the Kametire. Doesn't seem right to me.
So you are Kametire. I need the help of your greatest healer.
Awasahe Kanufi? Oh no. She doesn't see anyone.
Would she see me? My friends are sick. Please, help.
Perplexing. Mokasa forbids visitors. But they all saw them too. But is that good or bad? And they did save me twice. I have decided, and I will help, but nobody must know.
How do I find the capital?
Let me see. With your bonded, soar over the lake and continue until you see the rock we call Eklon's Head. Flat on top with its nose pointed to the horizon.
Thank you. What is your name, by the way?
I am Okul. But remember, if anyone asks, I did not send you to the Hollows.
Alright, so we met Okul, and we got a character entry for him. We need to locate the Hollows, northeast of the Great Stone Swamp, in a hidden valley near a rock shaped like an Ekron's head. Let's go ahead and look at that entry for him. Characters: Kametiri clan. Okul, Kametiri herbalist. A curious herbalist, Okul is studying a strange toxic fog called the Yava. Okul is one of the few Kametiri excited to meet a Sarentu stranger. Alright, so where is Talisi? Hi, Talisi. So let's go find the Hollows. So we want to fly to the north. Whoops. And it's that spot right there. That rock formation, that is Ekron's Head. So we're going to fly around the backside. Talisa getting a little tired, a little recover. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and land right here. And you can see we are inside of the search area. What is this? No idea. Find the Kametiri in the Hollows.
They have the mark.
I thought they were dead. What do they want?
The Sarentu return. Why have they come?
The Sarentu lives.
That clan is long gone. So, who dares to darken our threshold with lies?
I'm looking for your Tsahik. The Sky People attacked us, and we have many wounded. I was told the Kametire were healers. We need help.
There is nothing for you here. Especially from our Tsahik.
Do we not have an obligation? Our clan once helped those in need.
That was before our Tsahik killed instead of healed. The Sarentu no longer walk among us. Only liars.
Why would they lie? Their mark is clear.
Enough! You desecrate the memory of our Sarentu friends. In any case, she is in seclusion, far from here, and not to be disturbed. Be on your way, imposter. We have no need of you here.
Not everyone agrees with Mokasa's methods. Meet me at the Circle of Ancestors, where Ewa shows us the way.
Mokasa, new character entry. I don't think he likes us. Meet the Kametiri Hunter at the Circle of Ancestors in the Hollows.
I can feel its warmth.
Alright, so let's check out the entry for Mokasa. Anufi's advisor. Mokasa is the imposing leader of the Kametiri. He is an advisor to Anufi, the Kametiri Sahik, but she lives in self-exile, and in her absence, Mokasa has assumed the role of clan leader. The clan is naturally reclusive, but under Mokasa's leadership, there is a deep mistrust of outsiders. Alright, so we need to meet that Kametiri hunter down here.
Never seen a Sarentu. Never thought I would. Then you walked into the heart of the Kametire, as if it was nothing.
I didn't know.
What? That everyone blames us for the dead Sarentu.
But wasn't it the RDA that took us? You don't need to hide.
We're not hiding. The clans turned their backs on us. And now, Mokasa is our only guide. Our Tsahik Anufi is lost in her own darkness.
Anufi. How do I find her?
Nobody ever sees Anufi. Mokasa forbids it. She stopped fighting for us a long time ago.
But if I could just talk to her.
Maybe. Seeing a Sarentu will bring her back to us. She has a place beyond the Great Falls behind the capital. If you find it, tell her Satne sent you.
Alright, and with that, we have completed our quest, the Hidden Clan. We got some new world entries. We got a Woodshaper Cape, a superior chest guard. We got a new quest. We got some clan favor. Lots of things
the Sky
happening.
people brought terror and sorrow. No more.
Alright, so let's start off by looking at our completed quest. The Hidden Clan. I need to find a way to help the injured resistance. Nor told me of the Kametiri, a reclusive clan of healers who might be able to save Alma and our wounded. I set off to find them. Before I began my journey, I connected to Ewa to gain the knowledge of the Kametiri riders and rejoin my bonded Ikran. On my search for the Kametiri, I met a Kametiri herbalist called Okul. They told me of Anufi, the clan Sahik, and gave me the secret location of the clan home, the Hollows. I went to the Hollows and met Mokasa, the clan's de facto leader. I was not welcome there, but a charismatic hunter called Sane told me where to find Anufi. Okay, so we got that chest piece. 72 health, 10% stealth, and 15% wildlife damage. But we'd be giving up 8% damage and wildlife damage. I think I'm going to keep mine. Alright, and then in our journal, we got world knowledge, clouded forest knowledge. We have the Hollows. The Hollows is the home of the Kametiri clan, a small settlement compared to other clans. It is comprised of traditional wood-shaped dwellings nested in a rocky gorge. The Kametiri retreated here after the disappearance of the Sarentu, but many have since left, troubled by the past. The Yava. There is a strange poisonous fog in certain pockets of the clouded forest called the Yava. It is deadly, causing confusion while compromising vision until you get to clearer air. The Kametiri herbalist Okul studies its effects in the hopes of creating an antidote, but nobody knows what causes it. Then we have the Circle of Ancestors. The Circle of Ancestors is an important space for the Kametiri. The clan connect to Ewa here via a rare fungi, which has characteristic bioluminescent tendrils. Alright, and then let's go to our character entries. We've got a bunch just like the other clans, pretty much everyone in the clan for the Kametiri. So we have Anufi, Sahik of the Kametiri. Anufi is the Kametiri Sahik and lives in self-exile outside the Hollows. She has lost her grip on reality after so long alone and lives haunted by the disappearance of the Sarentu. She is a master healer but no longer practices herbalism, convinced that she killed the Sarentu with one of her remedies. Anufi wears a prosthetic arm, crafted by Unaluk, the Woodshaper, after she damaged the limb in an accident. Then we have Sane, charismatic Kametiri hunter. Since her mentor abandoned her, Sane feels like others only let her down. Due to this, she prefers her own company. She returns to the Hollows to bring meat for the clan and to connect to Ewa, but otherwise she roams as she pleases. After being attacked by a feral that almost killed her, she bears the scars across her chest. She tracks the beast that injured her but does not kill it, believing there is no honor in ending the life of one that cannot be with Ewa. Uwol, Kametiri brewer. A loud voice who enjoys stirring trouble. Uwol keeps an ear to the ground for any juicy gossip to gain power within the clan. He likes to be the questioning voice to keep people in check and win favor with clan leaders. However, he may not apply the rules to himself. Nobody's really friends with Owul, they mostly just tolerate him. He's very loyal to Mokasa, who he sees as a strong leader in contrast to Anufi, who is lost in her guilt. Mokasa uses Owul to spread discontent, but Owul thinks he's more of a right-hand man. Namtet, storyteller. Namtet is the leader of the Kamitiri storytellers group. The group acts out these stories brought from other clans and traditionally the Sarentu. Since the loss of the Sarentu, the storytelling arts of the Kamitiri have struggled to stay alive, and the lack of new stories makes Namtet feel invisible and worthless. He is determined to rebuild this performance art and believes it will bring life back to the clan. Uniluk, Kamitiri Woodshaper. Uniluk is the last remaining artisan woodshaper. When Anufi damaged her arm, he created her beautiful prosthetic. However, once Anufi withdrew from the Kamitiri and the clan disintegrated, Uniluk lost faith in his abilities. He became obsessed with a mythical wood said to have been used by the very first woodshaper. He was convinced this would give him the inspiration he needed to become the ultimate woodshaper with the power to unite the clan. Hastu, Kamitiri herbalist. Hastu is haunted by the disappearance of his mother and finds it difficult to fit in with the other young Kamitiri. But he likes to run with the crowd, which means he gets into trouble trying to be one of the gang. He has a crush on Keilu, who is drawn to him because she knows what it's like to lose a parent. Setral, Kamitiri Gatherer. Setral has been the caretaker of the trading post for as long as anyone can remember. She's watched generations of Navi gather to trade stories, goods, and meals. All of that started to fade when the Sarentu vanished. Gradually, trade between the clans began to wane, as rumors of the Kamitiri's involvement in the disappearance began. Visitors eventually stopped coming at all. Members of her clan have approached Setral and tried to get her to move back to the Hollows, but she refuses to leave the home where she's always lived. Setral pretends she doesn't need people, but misses the stories, laughter, and joy. Takari, Kamitiri storyteller. A singer imbued with the history of her clan, Takari knows everyone's story, past and present. She sings tales of the ancestors to honor them at clan gatherings, but can also embarrass others by bringing up more recent things they'd rather forget. Takari is mysterious, a bit intimidating, and treated with great respect. She holds a deep understanding of her clan and the Clouded Forest that allows her to see patterns others don't, sometimes even predicting behavior. She will embellish events to add impact to her songs, even if someone may be hurt by it. She sees truth as something fluid, because one person's truth is different from another's, after all. Hekinak, Kamitiri Hunter. Hekinak lost her best friend at a young age to a Thanator attack. It happened despite all the precautions the clan put in place to guard against it. Since then, she's fostered the attitude that there's no point in thinking about the future. The end could come at any moment, and even the best laid plans won't prevent it. She has a friend in Balancing Force in Zamhil, who encourages her to plan more and take fewer risks. Hekinak sometimes feels Zamil is holding her back, while her own carelessness causes friction in the friendship. Keilu, Kamitiri herbalist. Keilu was orphaned alongside her brother Tuntu, which made the two inseparable. She is the more adventurous of the siblings and is frustrated by the reclusive state of the Kamitiri clan and their inability to question Mokasa. She likes Hastu, who has a crush on her, but it's easier to just stay friends and keep things simple. Famuk, Kamitiri mask maker. Famuk is a Kamitiri artisan and mask maker who spends her days mixing dyes and foraging for new ingredients for her masks. She is eager to keep clan traditions alive, and is one of the few people who puts up with her brother Uwol's inflexible and mean-spirited nature. However, much of the slack she offers him is due to her guilt. Famuk was foraging with Uwol's mate when, in a bit of fun, Famuk dared her to gather from a plant growing on a precarious tree branch over a thundering waterfall. As she reached the spot, the branch broke. She fell into the water, which carried her over the falls, where she was dashed on the rocks below. The clan deemed it an unfortunate accident, but Famuk blames herself. Her guilt grows each day, and as a result, she puts up with Owul's mistreatment and supports him in his petty squabbles. Manwe, Kamitiri throat singer. Manwë spends most of his time wandering the forest, looking for places with interesting acoustics for his throat singing. He seems very laid back, but has a growing resentment towards the human destruction of the forest. Jovial and friendly, he doesn't share much personally. Behind the facade, Manwë possesses a deep melancholy and longs for the time when the Sarentu spread stories. Occasionally, this will come out in song. Reizu, Kametiri Totem Maker. Reizu, the Totem Maker, longs for the past. His mate became distant as the Kametiri clan dissolved, and one morning she was gone without a trace. Reizu believes she will still return, and that when she does, everything will go back to normal again. In the meantime, he hoped his son Hastu would follow in his craft, but he has also left to forge his own path in the Hollows. As a consummate craftsperson, Reizu divides his time between making totems in the time-honored Kametiri tradition and working on his own new designs. Tuntu, Kametiri Cook. When he's not goofing around with friends, Tuntu is a keen cook. He makes sure he and his big sister Keilu always eat together by preparing a good meal. After losing their parents, Tuntu struggles with change and is protective of Keilu. This can lead to friction as she likes her independence. Tuntu doesn't like Keilu's friendship with Hastu, believing him to be a bad influence, but his jealousy risks of pushing her further away. And finally we have Siul, Kametiri Herbalist. Siul is a Kametiri healer who has a workshop in the Hollows. Alright, and with that, we are caught up with all of the members of the Kametiri clan, or at least all of the important ones. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up right here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.